On the darkest of nights, far from the lights of cars and cities, something special appears in the sky. A cloudy white stripe of light stretches across the heavens. Ancient peoples thought it looked like a stream of milk spilled across the sky, and so it is called the Milky Way. The Milky Way that we see in the sky is part of a galaxy, or a huge collection of stars, gas, dust, and other material. Galaxies are held together by gravity, much the same way that our solar system is held together by the sun's gravity. The Milky Way is our galaxy, where our solar system is located, but the solar system is just a tiny piece of the galaxy. Galaxies come in many different shapes and sizes. They may have only a few million stars in them, or over 1 trillion. They may be elliptical, spiral, or irregular in shape. The Milky Way, like most known galaxies, is a spiral galaxy. Although no one knows what the Milky Way actually looks like, because it is impossible to see all of it from the inside, careful observations of it as well as other galaxies has given scientists a good idea of its shape. Ancient Greek philosophers thousands of years ago first suggested that the Milky Way might be made of faraway stars that were close together, but there was no way to prove this until the 1600s, when the astronomer Galileo Galilei observed the Milky Way with his telescope and discovered that it was, in fact, made of many, many faint stars. If you can find somewhere to go that is very dark and far from the lights of cities and cars, you too can see the mysterious sight that inspired myths and legends for thousands of years, the Milky Way.
Let's paint the background paper. These are the materials you need for this part: paints, brushes, roller, sponge, and black papers. 1 big rectangle and 3 long rectangles for the sides and the bottom. Use the brush, pick up some dark blue paint and dab all over the paper. Use tissue and clean your brush. Next, take purple and repeat the same step. Use tissue and clean your brush. You have to do this part quickly or the paint will get dry. Use the roller to spread the paint evenly on the paper. Press hard if you need to. Notice that some parts are still empty. Repeat the same steps with the blue and purple to fill up the paper. Make sure you roll all the way to the edges. Use the brush, pick up white and dab on some parts. You don't have to add white all over the paper. You can choose some parts to make it brighter. Use a sponge and dab on the white parts. You can dab or even go in circles. Feel free to explore. Now it's your turn. Let's paint the side papers. Repeat the same steps as how you did the background paper. Here's a little recap. Dab blue, roll, and spread the paint. Use the sponge to dab white on some parts. Make sure you paint on the right side. The back side of the paper is with double-sided tape. Now it's your turn.